Hey there, this is Archive Moon with Star Siren Astrology coming to you in this new moon solar eclipse at 0 degrees of Cancer, and she's on the solstice. I can't even say it without just feeling so good. It feels so strong and vital, but it also feels deeply juicy and nourishing. It feels exciting somehow, like we are on the precipice of something big. You know, this is a time when the sun is the strongest. It is the longest day of the year, and it is when our shadow is projected outward, and it's the shortest. It's the shortest our shadow will be all year round. And so, something interesting to contemplate is your relationship to your shadow. You know, what is our relationship to the sun, to light, to day, to awake, to conscious, and how does that impact our relationship to our shadow, our relationship to nighttime, to the subconscious, to the dark realms? You know, through the winter, our shadow gets longer and longer and darker and darker. To me, our shadow is our projections. You know, it's something inside. It is us. And it is reflected outside. It is reflected externally. And so to me, the solstice is a perfect time to honor our relationship to our shadow and to the night, and also to the day and to the light, and that marriage, that union, and that dance of opposites that we are in. The sun brings to light. It brings to our consciousness. It makes us aware of our night, of our inside, of our deep, dark realms, of beauty and power and mystery, and how that is projected and how that comes externally. You know, and this is a really powerful message for me right now coming through, because I really feel so strong that this rift in humanity, this degradation, this enslavement to people, to earth-based religions, to our sexuality, to our body, to our people of color, to our earth, has a lot to do with the way that we glorify the sun, the way that we cling and we hold on to things being seen, to things being understood, to us being awake and aware and more in control. And so in this time, I want to glorify the sun on this beautiful day when it is the strongest and the longest. I want to glorify that part of the sun that brings to light these deep and beautiful and sometimes horrible, scary, shameful parts of us. But we have to go through the night. We get to go into ourselves, into our psyche, to reveal the parts of us that are lost and fragmented and shamed and repressed, and thus contorting, perverting, and then being projected outward and claimed as the other, claimed as evil, scared, repressed, trying to dominate, trying to other, block out. Because if we don't have a healthy relationship to what the true glory of the sun, the return of the sun, the return of Christ, of that consciousness, that awareness that connects us to spirit, that observes and witnesses and brings into integration, brings forgiveness and healing, cleanses us of these shameful, wounded, traumatized, and separated parts of ourselves. We will continue to see our shadow and fight it, blame it, other it, control it, make our shadow, our fears, our projections, something that we plaster out, project out onto the people that could represent some part of what is missing inside of ourselves. So I feel it, this union of the dark feminine, of the night, with the light masculine, the solar God. You know, in that we have life, creation, transcendence, true wholeness. Not heaven and hell. We have earth and sky. And so on that note, I just want to leave you with this. There's a lot going on right now. And I'm only going to speak to just this one part. I'll make more videos soon. But I just want to leave us with that for this moment in the solstice, of just finding the parts of you. What have you othered inside of yourself and outside of yourself? Who are you shaming and blaming? What parts of you are you shaming and blaming? How can you bring more light, more consciousness, more awareness to that part of you to bring it into wholeness and integration?